of this campaign. You have all worked so absolutely hard and diligently for the LNP and to see a return of, hopefully, a coalition government. What we've seen tonight in Fisher is that the people, and in Fairfax and in Wide Bay, is that the people of the Sunshine Coast and Longman, that the people of the Sunshine Coast have repudiated Bill Shorten's high tax and high spend agenda. What we're seeing is a very, very resurgent LNP in Queensland. And we are sending up the smoke signals to Anastasia Palaszczuk. We are sending up the smoke signals to Anastasia Palaszczuk that she better look out in 2020. So, look, the people of the Sunshine Coast have spoken very, very clearly tonight. I want to thank my main opponent, Dan Parcell, for his campaign. I also want to thank all of the other candidates that did run a very, very clean campaign, so thanks to them. But look, my thanks really go to you volunteers and also my staff. And my family. I'll come to my family in a minute, but if I forget, just make sure you remind me, Mike. Some of you have been up since 2 o'clock this morning. Some of you have been up setting up booths, setting up signs, and just my hat goes off to you. You have worked so hard. There are so many people to thank. Do I dare start going through names? Because I know that I'm going to offend so many people if I do. But look, you've all done so well. You've all made me. You've made me very, very proud to be your federal member. And we did a lot of good things in the first 3 years, but we're only just getting started. And hopefully we will be returned at a national level and we'll be able to continue the great work that we've done. Finally, I want to thank Leonie and my family. They say that behind every great man is a great woman, and of course that goes vice versa. Leonie has been... I've come up with a lot of crazy-ass ideas in my life. And you know what? Every time I've come up with an idea, Leonie has always said, you know what? Let's run with it. Let's give it a crack. And, honey, I remember when I first said to you, I think that I'd like to become a lawyer. And it meant us going back to law school and living off the smell of an oily rag. You were there. And you were also there time and time again when I wanted to have a crack in politics. I couldn't have done this without you, and I couldn't have done this without my beautiful girls and my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, and Emma. Emma is on the phone from Melbourne at the moment. Hi, Emma. Say hello to Emma, everybody. But you girls and Leonie have sacrificed a lot to allow me to be the federal member. So thank you so much. I feel like I'm being competed against with something up here, but that's all right. We're 6 ahead. Wow, okay. The scrutineers. So there are a lot of people who aren't with us right now, and that's because they are continuing to scrutineer for for me and for us and for the LNP. Look, hats off to them for their great work, and they'll be scrutineering till very late tonight. I'm also putting out the shout out. We need some scrutineers for the next few days. We've got more work to do. We need a scrutineer, or more scrutineers, not just one. We need more scrutineers for tomorrow. 11:30. Whereabouts, Elizabeth?
64 Aerodrome Road. And they can meet me there.
At 64 Aerodrome Road, we need some scrutineers from 11:30 tomorrow morning and Monday morning.
From 8:30.
From 8:30. So we've got to go through all of those, the postal votes, and also we'll probably have the pre-poll votes to finish off as well. So if you're able to help us out, that'd be great. And look, just finally, I do want to acknowledge the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister has run, and our campaign team, not just at a local level, but a national level. They have run the most fantastic campaign. When you compare the campaign that we've seen in 2019 to the one we ran in 2016, they are night and day. And we did that because we took the fight up to Labor and we took it up to them hard. Finally, I know there's one more finally, I do want to thank, I've got two more finalies. I do want to thank my really long-suffering staff. They are absolutely unbelievable. I know I can be a bit of a tyrant at times. I can be a little hard to work for. You can shake your head at this point, Simon. But there's only, what from a staffing perspective, Simon's here, Scott's here,
and
Nick's here, Frangie, is she here? She's on scrutineering. I know Elena's scrutineering, Leanne's recovering Katie's scrutineering. I know Leanne is recovering from a bad case of diverticulitis, so our thoughts are with her. And finally, I do want to single out one person, and that is Elizabeth Worthington. So, 3 cheers for Elizabeth. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. And thank you all so much.